Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your brother BOLO V&R 2.0, and I'm here for a reaction. Came across this video from the content creator, the vlogger, the YouTuber, Sulfur, here in Jamaica. A very powerful young man that does excellent content. I will be leaving his description for this video so you guys can go sub up to the brother. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, expeditiously support this young man. He's doing excellent work in these YouTube streets. You know what I want to do is real quick, let me just stop this, and I want to share my screen with y'all. All right, this is the page right here, ladies and gentlemen. Sulfur, y'all definitely need to go sub up. All right, go sub up now. Support the young man. He is putting very, very serious arguments together. He's looking at the political space, and I think we need more young women and men to do this. Whether you do it on YouTube or in your private space, we need you guys to diligently educate yourself on what is going on in the country and keep the politicians, I don't care if they're green or orange. We need to continue this. It needs to be something that never stops. Every day, all day, every week, every month. Because I believe our civil liberties are under attack. And if we are not careful, we're going to be in a worse situation than we were when we came to Jamaica on boats. All right? That's just my opinion. So it's not something to scare y'all, but y'all need to pay attention. That's all I'm saying. All right.
What is the Prime Minister of Jamaica really doing with millions of dollars of taxpayers' money? Hard-working taxpayers' money.
Andrew HOLNESS signed off on taxpayers' money for a contract to his associates. Why a St. Lucian company owned his house and where he got the money. It's established through his wife, who is a real estate developer, to build the house.
This is the 800 million project we can't see, but started building parking lots on the latest section, and then when they finish with this road, it's going to run across our veranda.
Now, recently, which I think was today, this morning, I saw a post from Hot Off the Press on her TikTok or Instagram that said Miss Juliet HOLNESS lost this case right here. Salute to the judges. Salute to the judges, man. So allegedly, this situation that you just mentioned about the road going across somebody's veranda, I think it went to court, and let me just verify real quick, because this is a raw reaction in real time, which I will be posting. Let me see, was it on TikTok? Instagram. Let me go to Instagram real quick on my phone and go to my activities to see how that goes. But yeah, shout out to the judges.
Yes, a veranda. There's a whole bunch of violations.
Our tax plan is to reduce transaction taxes, particularly in construction and real estate.
So according to Andrew HOLNESS, the Honorable Andrew HOLNESS, their intention is to reduce the tax. Let's hear his words again, because I find this very interesting.
On the latest section, and then when they finish with this road, it's going to run across our veranda. Yes, a veranda. There's a whole bunch of violations.
Our tax plan is to reduce transaction taxes, particularly in construction and real estate.
Reduce transaction taxes, particularly in construction and real estate. Doesn't his wife deal with construction and real estate? Do I need to say it? Is it sinking in? Think about that. Is it possible, allegedly, that basically the Prime Minister and his wife is using their powers allegedly to their own best interests that served them for them to make more money in their pockets? Is it possible? Is it possible? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Jamaica's newest Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. His house became front and center. The public, they wanted to know why a St. Lucian company owned his house.
Now, this is very new to me. The details of this, which is why I'm reacting. Some people might say this is old news. Why are you bringing it back up? Because I didn't know about it. So you're going to see my raw reaction to this information that is being disseminated excellently by Sofa, the content creator. I'm talking about man.
And where he got the money, since news reports had put its value at about $2 million, a figure Holness has not confirmed. After all, Holness had been a politician most of his professional life, didn't come from money, and his salary at the time was just over $60,000 each year. We found an interesting series of property purchases and an uneven playing field when it comes to personal tax matters.
So I guess this is where the investigation from the Integrity Commission came from. These conversations that were being had and investigations around the house you're looking at on the screen in Beverly Hills. The value of the house, I hear, is ridiculous. The estimated value of the house. Now, I like to see people win. But if you're winning at the expense of our tax dollars, allegedly, no sir, no sir. As a matter of fact, in this video, there's accusations and questions around the Prime Minister and his wife paying their property tax. What the hell going on, man? Didn't we hear about stuff like this in America with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton? Allegedly, these people that know how to go around the tax code because they know it so well. Is it possible, allegedly, that we might be seeing the same games being played here in Jamaica by this government, namely Andrew Holness and his wife, and maybe others, allegedly? Is it possible? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Is it possible? But let's continue.
This is the house, built on 3/4 of an acre, complete with stone-cut wall, in the exclusive Beverly Hills neighborhood just outside Kingston. It's a huge upgrade from where Jamaica's newest Prime Minister and then opposition leader Andrew Holness says he was born.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house at 56 Cumberland Road in a Spanish town.
Property records show the Beverly Hills land was purchased by St. Lucian-based company ADMAT Incorporated for $300,000 in 2011, 3 months before Holness became Prime Minister of Jamaica for the first time, and when he was Minister of Education. There's no mortgage listed.
So, a St. Lucian-based company bought the house, and there's no mortgage listed. All right.
Statement, Holness says he's the sole director of ADMAT and a shareholder, along with his 2 sons, Adam.
ADMAT. A sole director of ADMAT. Adam Matthew. Interesting. So, looks like the initials of his first 2 sons. They own that company. He's a shareholder. Okay. Allegedly, according to this.
And Matthew. Holness says he got the money from funds in his accounts at 2 of Jamaica's investment banks and used it.
So, if it's funds from his accounts in 2 of his investment banks, those records can clearly be verified, correct? It's in the bank, so it should be easily verified. So what's the problem? What's the issue? What's going on with declaring your assets, Mr. Holness? What's going on?
His savings, salary, loans, and credit from suppliers established through his wife, who is a real estate developer, to build the house.
Real estate developer. Remember when he said their aim is to drop the taxes especially for a real estate developer. Again, is it possible that these two, wife and husband in their position of power, is it possible that they're abusing their power to their own self-interest? Is it possible? I'm just asking. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Be honest.
Costing him approximately $52 million, or around 525,000 US. He said,
52 million. I need to do some math. All right. I'm gonna do a 10-year period times 60,000 US a year. That's 600,000 US, and times that by 135, 81 million. 81 million. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
There's a St. Lucian structure was used for estate planning. His attorney, Patrick Beatty, says there's that, and the additional potential benefit of avoiding transfer taxes.
If the house at Beverly Hills is the only asset and he was selling it, he would simply sell the company, sell the shares. The company would have its shareholding transferred from him and his children to the new purchasers, whereas the title would remain unchanged because the new purchaser would be the owners of ADMAT and be the owners of the property. So in that case, there's no transfer from one entity to another. So you save on transfer tax and stamp duties and those sorts of things.
So basically, the entity, which is ADMAT, owns these these properties. Mr. Andrew HOLNESS and his family, his son and him, from what I'm understanding, this is supposed to be his lawyer, allegedly. I'll say allegedly for everything because I don't know nothing about this stuff, right? I'm just trying to follow the information. So if the property is sold, the only thing would happen is that Mr. HOLNESS and his son and his family would transfer the asset, right, or the shares for that asset, which is the house, to the individual buying the property. That means they would own ADMAT. And he said something about saving on property tax and stuff like that using this method.
Because the new purchaser will be the owners of ADMAT and be the owners of the property. So in that case, there's no transfer from one entity to another. So you save on transfer tax and stamp duties and those sorts of things.
So the method used is to save on transfer tax and other stuff, the way how he does it. Is anything wrong with that? No. But it's mighty interesting though. I don't think so. I don't know shit. I don't know if anything is wrong with that, but let's continue.
The activist Carol Narcy says the leader of the country shouldn't be trying to avoid taxes.
Especially if you're a prime minister and you're telling your citizens that they need to conform to the regulatory environment that you have designed, that you do not think you can adhere to, because it is inimical to your interest to adhere to it.
I totally agree with this lady. This is basically it. I'll tell you what to do, all right? But pretty much, hey, I don't have to do it. That is basically it. Do as I say, but not as I do, essentially. This is what is going on right now. This is the do as I say, not as I do campaign. Jamaican people, you should pay taxes. Yes. But I'll try my best, allegedly, to avoid as much taxes as possible. And property tax is a lot. Transferring of assets of property tax is also a lot. Jamaica itself is, you know what I'm saying? Most countries is really high on tax, especially when it comes to those things. So why not educate the entire Jamaica on how to do what he's doing, so we don't have to pay all these taxes? Hey, Mr. Andrew HOLNESS. Hey, man, it's nothing illegal. Hey, I just want to learn the game, bro. I want to learn the game because I don't have as much money as you, and I want to save some of my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm poor, right? I want to own a property too one day. I'm not a person that is bad mind. I don't bad mind nobody. Hey, make your money the right way and feed your family. You know what I'm saying? Live good. You know, again, but the only issue I have is where's the money coming from? Where's all this money coming from? That's the only issue I got. Is it our tax dollars you're using to allegedly enrich yourself and your family? If that's the case, and I'm just saying if, I don't know, I'm just asking. If that's the case, then I have a problem with that, and I think every well-thinking Jamaican should have a problem with that. So please just declare your assets so we can get over this hump. I mean, I don't want to be talking about this every day, but I believe it is necessary for us to keep reminding the people that the declarations of your assets have not been verified. That is a problem, Mr. Holness. That is a very, very serious problem, sir. We cannot move forward with this country if we do not get those answers to those questions. And this thing about changing the Constitution to remove impeachment of government officials, hell no. Jamaican people, y'all better wake the hell up and see what the hell going on, man. Are you kidding me? So the government officials that are under investigation would have a blanket. The 8 illicit thieves, alleged thieves, has a blanket now to say, oh, we can't get impeached. We did this wrong thing and nothing can come out of it. We won't get locked up. We don't have to give the money back to the people of Jamaica. We could just live as rich thieves for the rest of our lives. Our reputations are dead, but so what? I'm rich, bitch! Pretty much. Man, that's some wild stuff, boy.
Inimical to the interest of your children's future to adhere to it, then there is a major, there's a major inconsistency there that you need to explain.
Where is the economy going? Have you done any analysis of your tax plan and what economic growth is going to look like in your first year?
I wouldn't want to give you a specific figure.
But your analysis must have produced something that is tangible for the people to understand. Statement to me. Right. Let's talk about some of the other taxes that you, tax incentives and lower rates, and so I think there was mention of some transfer taxes as well.
In general, our tax plan is to reduce transaction taxes.
Reduce transaction taxes.
In construction and real estate.
Particularly in construction and real estate, which his wife is into construction and real estate. So reducing those tax plans would benefit her, not just her, but it would still benefit her, right? And him essentially, because they're a family. Isn't that correct? Is that statement, how do you put it? Is that statement false? Is that misinformation? How could it be when I got the statement from you that your intention is to lower the transaction taxes, especially in the area of construction and real estate? These are your words. So if that's the case, it would directly benefit your wife and anybody else that is in construction and real estate. I'm really just trying to make this simplified for you Jamaican people that probably don't understand these nuances, and get the picture of what the man is saying and the implications of what he's saying. All right?
Because those are major employment areas, so we will bring to the levels which we had them before our transfer tax and and estate taxes as well.
You seem to don't like taxes too much because
absolutely. I'm a small government, free enterprise person. I believe that markets work best and taxes are distortionary.
Okay, is that why you didn't pay the property taxes on the home?
When my property taxes are paid.
On the
Yo, this lady is brave. She's having an interview allegedly. This is they're campaigning, and there's like so much die-hearted JLP people around, and she's asking these tough questions to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Gotta love that, boy. That's journalism right there, 101.
The THS website, when we did the valuation numbers for your properties, the outstanding taxes are there?
No, my taxes are paid.
When we looked, there was your Great House Boulevard property. There was your property that's owned by ADMAT, which you say you're sole director of. And then there's another property that we actually found under ADMAT as well, up at Wycliffe Close. All three were outstanding. And then we saw that at Wycliffe Close, taxes seem to...
You see his eye blinking? Y'all see that? Look at when she
under ADMAT as well, up at Wycliffe Close.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Wycliffe Close, taxes seem to be outstanding.
His left eye keep blinking. I wish I could zoom it in. His left eye keep blinking. Pay attention. Is that a sign of something?
And then there's another property that we actually found under ADMAT as well, up at Wycliffe Close.
You see that? Concentrate on his left eye. He keeps blinking, yo. Damn.
Seem to have been outstanding since 2009. What about the other property though at Wycliffe Close?
That I would have to check on. I mean, that's been there for a little while, so I'll have to check on. But I don't want to distract from the message.
No, but you are the person that's saying that you don't necessarily love taxes, yeah? And so you are the lead. You are a leader of this country, potentially the premier leader of this country come next week. And so I'm asking you the question: as a leader of a country, do you believe that your taxes should have been more up to date than the record reflects?
What I'm saying to you, from my best recollection, I paid my taxes.
Several properties she is saying to him, we have looked at the government websites. You have not paid your taxes. Could he have forgotten? One. But several? I don't know. It's mighty funny, you know? But that's just me. Tell me what y'all think.
Now, if it is that they are outstanding, it's not an issue to pay them.
Okay.
If they're outstanding, it's not an issue to pay them. I wonder, fast forward, I don't know how long ago this was. Well, this was when they were campaigning, so, man, this was quite some time ago. Damn.
I'm not hiding from taxes.
But ADMAT is designed for you to avoid potential estate taxes or transfer taxes.
No, it's designed for estate planning purposes.
Estate planning.
So he's saying that the ADMAT, the company, is not designed to avoid taxes. Even if that wasn't the intention, if you look at the process and how it works, even in selling his properties, he would be selling his shares, not his properties. He would be selling ADMAT. Selling ADMAT does not lead to those transactional taxes that he would have to pay. So whether his intention was to use ADMAT for that purpose, ADMAT still allegedly serves the purpose of not paying these transactional taxes. I'm talking about, man. Hey, Sofa. Man, this right here was a bomb, bro. This right here was a bomb. I don't want to play all of this because I want you guys to go over there and go check it out yourselves. But this right here was a bomb. Damn.
Around 3,400 US.
Yeah, I don't want to go into all of that.
After 18 degrees north brought it to HOLNESS's attention, and before the election, the tax administration's website reflected zero balances for the two Beverly Hills properties at Shenstone Drive and Wycliffe Close. However, taxes on the house he owns with his wife were still listed as owing as of our last check, March 18th, 2016.
Even his wife, the ones that she owns, they're allegedly at that time the taxes weren't paid. Sheesh.
He became Prime Minister of
This seems to be like what, 4 years ago, 8 years ago?
Jamaica for a second time.
That I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Jamaica.
Corruption will not be tolerated in this government.
So he, in his, pledge to Jamaica, those are his words, right? Listen to this.
18th, 2016, even as he became Prime Minister of Jamaica for a second time.
That I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Jamaica.
Corruption will not be tolerated in this government.
I have a problem with that statement, not because it's not what he should say. I have a problem with it because of his actions. It doesn't reflect what he just said. He said he will not tolerate corruption in his government. But sir, there's 8 illicit alleged thieves in your government, and there's a gag order on who these people are that are being investigated. So how can you say that you won't tolerate corruption, but then a gag order would hide who is possibly corrupt? Make it make sense. Just make it make sense, please. Make that make sense. It's crazy to me.
Garvin.
I know he was a director of
And by the way, one more thing. What about the fact that Garvin used this address 20
or was a director of other entities affiliated, applied to the National Environmental Planning Agency to build townhouses in 2010, but that application was turned down. Representing ADMAT in this application was one Robert Garvin.
Remember that name, Robert Garvin. Apparently, that name is of some importance to ADMAT Corporation, and if what they're saying is true about his role in ADMAT, then he's directly connected to Mr. HOLNESS and their family, right? If what this is saying is true. So pay attention to that name, Robert Garvin. I think I have to do a part 2 on this, because there's a lot of things to divulge and deep dive into that I was not aware of. All right, and even if y'all was aware, y'all did not hear my perspective on it. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, put my point of view and reaction to it, because this is BOLO V&R, my views and reactions and reviews of certain topics.
And Robert Garvin is not a director in any way, shape, or form of ADMAT.
No, he's not.
But why would Robert Garvin's name then appear on an application to the land development?
Because he acted.
So he's not, but his name appeared on it. Let's hear this explanation. Wait.
No, he's not.
But why would Robert Garvin's name then appear on an application to the land development?
Because he acting as agent, he's in the process. Okay. That's not unusual.
According to
He's acting as an agent, he's in the process. It's not unusual. See, this is why education is important. Yo, my intuition can tell me something is wrong, but if I don't have the facts and the understanding of how to review the facts, then I can't tell if this person is full of shit and he's lying or not, or he's telling the truth. But ladies and gentlemen,
something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Something ain't right.
text message. When contacted, Garvin's partner in Western Construction, Donovan Simpson, he tried to distance himself from the inner workings of the company.
I don't know where were these projects. I don't know how much was collected.
So you didn't benefit from these contracts, that's what you're saying?
Even though his name is not on the filing, Andrew HOLNESS a part of the company.
Even though his name is not on the filing, is Andrew HOLNESS a part of this company? Do you know if Garvin is a friend of Andrew HOLNESS?
Yes, yeah, man, they are friends. They are very close.
They are very close.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Man, oh man, what? Before Andrew went into politics, I met him and Siaga. This is Simpson talking on the line, right? From the JLP leader office. Robert and Siaga were very close also. So the same Robert and Mr. Siaga was very close? What are the odds of that? Right? So the first time I saw Andrew was when Robert invited me to Siaga's office in New Kingston. Damn, let's go back. I need to listen to this entire conversation.
supporters, campaign financiers, or other connected parties.
We asked HOLNESS whether he declared his relationship with Garvin while contracts were being awarded to Western Construction, but he didn't get back to us. We called Garvin, but he said he couldn't talk at the time, and he didn't answer our text message. When contacted, Garvin's partner in Western Construction, Donovan Simpson, he tried to distance himself from the inner workings of the company.
Let me slow this down. Just for a second. So you guys can hear what he's saying clearly.
So you didn't benefit from these contracts, that's what you're saying?
No.
Even though his name is not on the filing, is Andrew Holness a part of this company? Do you know if Garvin is a friend of Andrew Holness?
Yes, yeah, man, they are friends. They are very close. So it's on the our friends. It's what?
To be frank, the three of you are all friends.
Yeah, very close. So it's on the
Yo, let me take myself off the screen for a minute. To be frank, the three of them is all friends. Oh my God! Shout out to Audrey. How you doing, baby? Have a great weekend. Turn up. Be safe. All right. Appreciate you, love. Damn.
our friends. It's what Andrew went in politics, you know. I make it at Tiaga's office because Robert and Tiaga were very close also.
Okay.
So, allegedly, according to this caller Simpson, this is all alleged. You see it on the screen. I don't have to say it all the time. You telling me that before he went into politics, Tiaga and Robert and Mr. Holness allegedly were communicating with each other? That's a long time ago. Robert Darvin. Remember that name, y'all. Remember that name. Alright?
So the first time I saw Andrew is when Robert invited me to the Tiaga. That's it, in New Kingston.
We searched, but could find no record of Holness declaring his relationship with Robert Garvin or Donovan Simpson, and the Office of the Contractor General would only say that we should request an investigation, which we did. When asked in a general sense, and not about Holness specifically, Caroline Hayes says these kinds of relationships should be declared.
In the procurement rules and guidelines that I've read, there's been a concern about...
Hey, shout out to King Mills. Yo, we good? We good?
Oh, that is funny, honey.
That one will never get old, boy.
That's funny.
That one will never get old.
Oh my God, that is funny.
This is Miss Caroline Hay. Let's see what she got to say real quick.
We searched, but could find no record of Holness declaring his relationship with Robert Garvin or Donovan Simpson, and the Office of the Contractor General would only say that we should request an investigation, which we did. When asked in a general sense, and not about Holness specifically, Caroline Hayes says these kinds of relationships should be declared.
I believe so too. I believe so too.
In the procurement rules and guidelines that I've read, there's been a concern about whether there is a connection either directly, meaning you have an interest in a company that's bidding for public assets and public benefit, or indirectly, meaning it's in the name of a wife, in the name of a girlfriend, in the name of a child, in the name of an associate. This is a duty of all staff and any other public officers and officials directly or indirectly involved in the procurement process, especially in the preparation of bidding documents, evaluation, contract negotiations, contract management, and payments, to declare any potential conflicts of interest.
Whether Holness declared his relationship...
Yo, you can't hear the video that I'm playing? Is that what you're saying? That is impossible. That is actually...
with Garvin remains unclear.
Everything has been declared.
We checked with the Integrity Commission, but no one ever got back to us.
These declarations of assets?
Now, granted, for full context, This video, and it was years ago. However, those assets have still not been declared. I don't know what King Mills is smoking, but yeah, let me check my audio real quick to make sure that you guys can hear what the hell my video is saying. That's wild. He said, am I bugging? Can y'all hear it? But in regards to declaring your asset, that is wild. This was years ago, and those assets have still not been declared. What is going on, man? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, King Mills, I don't know what you smoking, bro. That's some heavy stuff, boy.
Need to be brought under the ambit of the Access to Information Act so that we can request to see and be given, or given a good reason why we can't be given.
So basically, these procurement acts, in my opinion, act as a shield to not be transparent about questionable business transactions that whether government officials and contractors are making with each other. That's what I'm reading from all of this. All right, that's what I'm reading from all of this. So I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to go through the entire video. I want to go through the part where, yeah, I think this part.
Run across our veranda. It was supposed to be over here.
Yes.
Have a ATI with NEPA and KCM.
A sense where you would be able to sell everything. What's everything?
No.
What's everything?
You've mentioned 2 properties.
Right.
Yeah.
There's Waycliffe Close, right, which is an open land right now.
Look, we'll talk again.
No, one thing I wanted to ask you about.
Hold on. Yo, he was not trying to answer no more questions from this lady, because she was asking some real tough ones, boy. She was holding his feet to the fire. And he's slick. He's like, oh, you know, wait over your 10 minutes, you know. I gotta go, you know. I bet if she was softballing him questions to prop him up, he'd be over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you know, that's what I'm saying. We're doing so great for the country, and this is the direction that we need to go in. Alright.
Mr. Honest, I must ask you a question. Can you give me a sense of who Robert Garvin is?
He's the company secretary. What's the issue?
He's the company secretary. Robert Darwin is the company secretary. So what's the issue? Remember that name, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Darwin. Boy, hey, Jamaica is keeping, boy.
What's your relationship with him?
Remember to like and subscribe, because this is just about to get crazy.
This is the 800 million project where we talk about.
What?
Yeah, this is 800 million, and this is the Forest and Civic Association. This is the group of people affected by what's going on. Right here, they talk about how it was approved and what happened. No, by the way, I have a ATI with NEPA and KCMC for the original documents, because the people can't get them documents. But that is what they were supposed to. This is what they were supposed to do: 6 2-story townhouse, 2 3-story apartment blocks, right? And you see where it said block C and E containing basement for entertainment. You actually put housing in the basement with balcony, but you can't see from the front. It's at the back. So we have all of those documents. But this is the place right here. No, this is, you see where they want to bring this is where they want to bring the road in. The road originally was supposed to be over here.
Yes.
That was it. Then they move it over here. These are the people. This plot right here. The owners, they're in court with her. They actually sold her this section. This section, right? We say Unit B and Unit D. Right. They sold her that section. She owned this section. So they sold her this section. And then she started putting, like, right here. Where is it? It's you can't see, but she started putting up like parking lots on the latest section. And then when they finish with this road, it's going to run across our veranda. Yes, one cross our veranda.
How in the world do you get approved a project to put a road and it's gonna run across somebody's veranda? What?
And then the absorption, there's a whole bunch of violations. That's another view of it.
So this right here is the court case allegedly that Miss Juliet Holness lost recently. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end it off here. I want you guys to go over to Sofa and to watch this video in its entirety. What I want to do is find this video on Ratigan. I want to find this video on Ratigan's page, and I need to do a whole reaction to it myself, because I need understanding and I want to deliver what I understand to you guys based on this situation, because he's stating there's a whole bunch of violations, the amount of rooms, the sewage, everything. All right, but do remember to like, share, and subscribe. I hope that you guys find value in the content and the questions that are being raised. I believe it's necessary, and it's an ongoing discussion of alleged violations and inconsistencies and lack of transparency by this current government that is in power right now, the JLP, led by Andrew Holness. And these are not play allegations. These are very serious allegations. All right, and I don't think we should just brush it under the rug and forget about it. We got to continue to shed the light on it until the truth comes out about it in its entirety. All right, I'm not saying that anybody did anything, but based off what I'm seeing, I just don't trust these people. I really don't. And I can't fake it. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. That's my time on this one. Alright, salute and thank you guys for pulling up and watching the entire video. Until the next one, peace.